Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if you're new. My name is Lindy and this is Much Love Tarot. Welcome everyone. Today there is a storm going over the Netherlands. So during this video you might hear some loud wind noises, a lot of rain. So be mindful of that. It's a very stormy day here in the Netherlands. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a cheeky one for the pick a pile section where I kind of covered it because with the question, I feel like if you guys see the words attached to it, you will let your mind, your thinking choose the pile, and I didn't want that. So let's just do the back of these. So while I do a little bit of the introduction, go over the pile, see which one resonates for you the most, and then we will take a look during your reading what you got. So yes, for all the announcements, if you go in the description box below, you'll find everything. You can still book private readings with me. My email address is down below. Send me an email. I'll get back to you with all the information that you need to know about how it works, the cost, everything. In the description, you'll also find my Linktree link. If you go over there, you'll find my TikTok account as well as my personal Instagram. For anyone that feels generous and would like to donate to the channel, there you'll also find my PayPal donations, my Amazon wishlist if you would like to donate a deck to the channel, as well as since recently you can also now buy me a cup of tea during these winter months. Lovely. So yeah, all of that is down in the description below. I feel like there's no need for me to like pick them up and go like this pile number 1, this pile number 2. I kind of just want to say clear your mind, go with your feeling. The question of today is, do they want to reconcile with you? Are they looking for reconciliation? Do they want reconciliation, coming back together with you, and all that? So yes, pick a video, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again in your reading. So talk to you in a little bit. Hi, pile number 1. So if you chose this back, well, it's the same back card, but this is, I promise you, this is your card. So the one that you chose is the grieving card. Grieving. Now don't switch up. We don't know yet what the message is that belongs to this. But I do have a sense of that they feel that they're missing something. Still really going over. I think this is a connection that really recently, or not a lot of time has passed since you guys broke up. There are still things about this relationship that they're missing you. Really trying to figure it out, what's going on and whatnot as well. So let's take a look with some tarot for you guys as well. So pile number 1. Does your person want to reconcile with you? Pile number 1. Do they want to reconcile with pile number 1? Do they want reconciliation? Okay, let's see. So we have the 6 of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. We have Justice. We have the Tower. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Cups. Let's see, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. And the Magician as well. Yeah, I feel like they are very much in between. I think this separation really hit them hard, maybe a little bit unexpected as well. Where with the overall energy of the grieving and the 5 of Pentacles, there is definitely that like missing part of it as well. I feel like a little bit as well where I feel like their ego kind of got hurt, where they might even feel that they're not good enough to get back with you. With the 8 of Cups, I definitely feel that they haven't moved on yet. Like I said, they're still in that grieving process, still conflicted whether or not they should let go of the feelings that they're having for you, or still want, because I feel like they kind of want to give it another shot here with that 6 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, I kind of want to see what that Justice is here. Why is Justice here? We have the King of Cups. Why is justice here? And we have the devil. Yeah. I feel like they're very conflicted, not understanding with the justice card as well, not understanding if these feelings that they're having right now, this idea of, because I do feel that they are thinking about, should I reconcile with pile number one or not? They're very conflicted, not sure if this is coming from an ego part of their like self, or whether it comes from their true emotions and feelings for you. Trying to understand like which voice is telling them to try to reconcile with you. Again, because they're still in that grieving part as well. So they're really going through it. Really, really going through it. Let me take a look. So pile number one, do they want to reconcile with you? Do they want reconciliation with you? We have waxing crescent moon with have faith in your dreams. Oh, I wanted one more, but two, okay. We also have take time to breathe out, and we have what do you need to release? Yeah, with that devil. Because this might also be someone that where you're like, why do they want reconciliation? Like, for some of you, I'm feeling that there was the opportunity to deepen this connection and they choose to run away. Maybe they're having commitment issues, some type of, you know, fears here that like hold them back, or it was holding them back. And I feel like they kind of know that in order to have reconciliation, they need to let go of that part of themselves or work through that. Because I do want to say that I feel like they want that reconciliation. But it's a lot of processing, going through, what do I need to change? What, you know. What else do I want? Do I want these? For some reason I want the messages. So these I usually use for like love messages, love readings. But let's just see how we can interpret them. So pile number one, do they want to reconcile with you? What do they want to tell you? Okay, we have, I feel you even though we are apart. So many things remind me of you, and I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay, so that's basically perfect. And then at the bottom we have, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So yeah, I basically feel that this is it. This is such a short reading for you guys, but honestly, I feel like, yeah, I think that's just the situation as it is. Understanding that, again, I feel like in that grieving process from this break between the two of you, I think they did a lot of reflection, a lot of grieving, their part in the situation, how they need to change in order for make that to work. Because I do feel that this connection that they have with you is something that they always dreamed about, something that they want to pursue, want to get there, but they have this like runner mentality, feel like scared of feeling trapped even in a relationship, where it's like, I couldn't let you get close to me because then I, you know, hurt them before they can hurt me type of mentality. But they still feel very connected to you, thinking about you a lot with that. So many things reminds me of you. Also like little things that they didn't notice when you guys were in a relationship. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lessons, because I also feel that there is a realistic look on this as well, where they're like not sure if you are open to that as well. Because with that 8 of Cups again, I don't think they have walked away from their feelings for you completely. So yeah, this is a very short reading, but I kind of want to leave it here for you guys. Because the answer is very, very clear to me. I do think that they want to reconcile. They're still going over it though. I'm not sure if they're gonna make a move, yes or no. As of now, they're very much, again, conflicted between their ego and their feelings for you. Um, but I do feel that they'll figure it out with that Six of Wands that talks about victory, getting over it, learning, growing, moving forward, and you're very much still on their mind. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it here for you guys. It was very short, very sweet, but yeah, I hope it resonated. Definitely, I feel so bad for leaving it here for you guys, but honestly, what more can I say? So definitely let me know if it resonated for you, how it fits in. To me, it's very clear, but yeah, like the video if you enjoyed watching this very short, very, to the point type of reading. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That's very, very helpful for me as well. Hit that notification bell if you would like to receive a notification every time a new video is up or whenever I'm live here on YouTube. In the meantime, go kick ass. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again in the next reading. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose this card, I promise you that this is gonna be your reading. So let's see what we had at the back here. Inspiration. Inspiration for you guys. So do they want reconciliation? Yes or no? The person on your mind with you. Inspiration. I definitely feel that there is still that attraction between the two of you. Still that spark. Still that connection very much still there. But let's just take a look, because this to me feels a little bit like a muse type connection where they are inspired by you and this connection still. But then I feel like it's very different, because some artists are very much want to get in contact with their muse. Other people are just like, no, let me watch from a distance type feeling, which I'm getting more of like keeping that distance but still feel that connection between the two of you. But let's take a look what the tarot has to say about this. So pile number 2. Does your person want to reconcile with you? Do they want to reconcile? Okay, let me gather everything and then we can take a look at what we have. So, first off, we have Temperance. Next, we have the 7 of Wands. We have the 3 of Swords. The 2 of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. The 8 of Swords. And the 2 of Cups. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands, obviously. Okay. So, yeah, there is definitely, like I said, with that news. Oh, I see one popped out that I didn't catch. Yes, that's the Page of Cups. Okay. That was quite obvious, but sure, we'll add that one as well. Let me see if I can make everything look a little bit more nice for you guys. Does that work? Yeah, kind of. Okay. Can you guys actually see it? I think so. Okay. So yeah, the one that I got, like I said, with that inspiration, there is very much a soul connection here between the two of you. That can be soulmate, can be twin flame, can be a soul contract, divine partner, like any soul connection, but a very, very strong one. Not only do you have the 2 of Cups, which to me is already soulmates, you have the Queen and the King of Wands here. Them still seeing you as that Queen of Wands, having you up on a pedestal, but them seeing themselves next to you on that pedestal as the King of Wands as well. I'm just like, whew, okay. And then the Page of Cups isn't offering a surprise message coming in. So with that, I definitely feel that they want to reconcile with you. And I think it will be out of the blue. I think it will be a very fast thing where like, whoa, 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 like calm down, hold your horses. Yes, there is such a strong connection between the two of you, and it's so hard to hold that at bay. With that Temperance and the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys balance each other out really well as well. The 3 of Swords, I do want to say there is a lot of hurt and pain between the two of you, whether that is because of the two of you or because of their past, or, the 3 of Swords is like getting your heart ripped to pieces. I think they are a little bit of overthinkers, thinking themselves stuck almost, coming from that hurt, not wanting to be in pain. But this is such a strong connection though. Such a strong connection. Holy moly. So yeah, like short answer, yeah, I think they want reconciliation. I think with that inspiration as well, there's still that fire and flame within them, that attraction to you. Feel like there is such a connection that is like hard to describe. So hard to describe, but it's so clearly going on between the two of you. This is such a powerful connection though. There can be with that Three of Swords, I feel like, because the Queen and the King of Wands are both very flirtatious people, very outgoing, joyful, spontaneous, but there can be jealousy playing a part here. But I do feel with that Two of Pentacles and the Two of Temperance that you guys can find that balance, that middle ground, that peaceful middle path, and work through that pain and the fears. Okay, let's take a look. Pile number 2, do they want to reconcile with you? Do they want to reconcile with pile number 2? Let's see what we have. We have the full moon. Yeah. Surrender to the divine. That's a lot of strong energy here. We have the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. And we have your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested. So what it is that you guys are going through, I feel like it's just a test. And I definitely feel that this is a test of also getting back together again. Can you overcome this? Can you work through this? Can you find a middle path, balance between the two of you? Because I think when you have like boundaries and you talk to them about it and set like rules or something, or like what you don't like, what you do like, I do feel that you guys have so much respect for each other that you can work through that, you know. But it has to be said, where the King and Queen of Wands aren't necessarily the people who are like, let's sit down and have a conversation about fixing things. Those two are more like passionately making up. Let's put it like that. You know, we're on YouTube. You'll know what I mean. You know, that's more they're dealing with, you know, then everything's fine. After that, everything's fine. Everything cools down. But you do have things unsaid. Because there's a lot of fire and passion here. But in order to make it work, things need to be said. So yeah, I want to use these ones for you as well. I use them for pile number 1 because I felt like the need to get them. I usually use them for only like their message cards. So let's just take a look what they have to say to you. So pile 2, your person, what is it that they would like to tell you? Because I do feel that they want to reconcile with you. Okay. The timing just wasn't right for us. We have, I feel you leaving me behind. We have, you don't know how hard it was to let you go as well. So many things remind me of you. At the bottom we have, I left you before you could leave me as well. And I know I messed everything up. There's such a strong connection here. I do feel that there is also like respect here. And them knowing that they messed up, whatever happened there. I left you before you could leave me. Again, with that hurt, I feel like there's a lot of things, you know, when someone is broken and in pain, in order to sometimes deal with that, they feel the need to unintentionally, maybe, hurt other people so that they don't feel their own hurt. Because it's like hurt directing towards themselves, and then if they can direct it to someone else for a second to have like a moment of relief, that can be their coping mechanism as well. Still, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Again, heartbreaking. The timing just wasn't right. I feel like in the meantime, there could have been a lot of growing up. For some of you, there has been a lot of time in between here, right? Maybe even you guys dated other people as well, but you always seem to, you know, direct to each other. So do they want to reconcile? I want to say yes. Yes, I think they do. There's just such a strong pull and connection here. There is a need for balance though, for both of y'all to find that balance moving forward. A lot of overthinking. I think there are just things that need to be spoken about. You know, there's a lot of things stuck in each of yours head. And by keeping it in your head and not speaking it out, you're like trapping yourself in your own mind. And I think by talking about it with this person, like you guys are so connected. Where like the fears you might have of saying these things to other people and then them leaving, I feel like it's less because you guys again have such a strong connection to each other. I think you guys understand each other better than anyone else. I really think this could really work as well, like if you're open to it, right? But yeah, I kind of want to leave the reading here for you guys. Yeah, I feel a little bit bad for leaving it here for you guys, but I almost feel I kind of want to. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel so bad, but I don't know what else to do. So I'm gonna leave it here for you guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. Definitely let me know in the comments down below because this is a lot of energy and I'm a bit overwhelmed by it. But yeah, I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That's also very, very helpful for me. Your way to show support as well. Hit that notification bell if you would like to receive a notification every time I'm live or every time a new video is up. In the meantime, go kick ass, have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again in the next reading. Hi, pile number 3. So if you chose pile number 3, this is gonna be your reading. I promise this is your card. So let's just take a look at what your card has to say. You have the love card. The love card. Love that. So, pile number 3. Do they want to reconcile with you? Like, do I need to say? I think with this, like, we'll take a look at the tarot, but like at the bottom, I feel like there's so much love for each other, for you, for the situation. Just perfect. Okay, let's take a look. Pile number 3, do they want to reconcile with you? Pile number 3, do they want to reconcile with you? Do they want reconciliation? Okay. Let me shuffle it one more time for you guys. So do they want to reconcile with pile number 3? Okay, let me gather everything. We have the 2 of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, Strength, the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, and then at the bottom we have the World and the Death card. Okay, I'm gonna add that one as well. The 4 of Wands. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. Do they want reconciliation? Short answer, yeah, I think they do. But let's just go over it, because with the overall energy, with the World, and then the Death card underneath that, with the World, I definitely feel that this was like an ending, right? A complete ending, letting go. I think there is some time needed for healing, get over it, working through it. With the Death card, the Death is also an ending, but it's also a rebirth. New opportunities, new cycles. With the World as well. Yes, it's an ending, but it's also the start of a new cycle. I feel like you guys are very connected with that 2 of Cups. Almost where it's like maybe the time wasn't right. For some of you, okay, I'm seeing with this 2 very clear directions. For one part, I'm seeing that this was a soul connection, but it just didn't work out. it didn't fit. There's still a lot of love and care for each other. It just wasn't right, or it didn't work. And then that came to an ending on good terms. There is still a lot of grieving. Maybe I should have done it differently. Maybe I should have changed. Looking back on it fondly with a lot of good memories. Maybe even a bit defensive about you and this connection towards other people as well. And I think this was a very hard decision or ending that you guys had to make. And then they kind of want to leave it there, where it's like a good memory. Yes, we had a good connection, like a soul connection. Understanding that that was something, that a connection that you guys learned a lot from, had to go through. But now, like, leaving it in the past for that new cycle, but still want the best for you, still care so deeply for you. If that's the case, I don't see a reconciliation happening. For others of you, where there might have been a lot of time in between, where they dated other people, you dated other people, and they found out, oh, this isn't it, this isn't it, this isn't it, still like comparing with you and the connection that they had with you. I'm not so sure if they want a reconciliation, more so of they kind of, I don't want to say like compare, but more so they think of that relationship with you more often. But I'm not sure whether or not they would have the intention to reach out to you again. Because I feel like they're not sure if you would be open to that. I'm not even sure if they know whether or not they're open to it. Let me take a look. Why is that Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here? We have the Tower, yeah. So yeah, I definitely feel that this idea of reconciliation is a very new idea. It is crossing their mind, right? But it's an idea that's kind of caught them off guard as well. Yes, there's a lot of love and care for you. Again, they want what's best for you. But at the same time, with that Eight of Swords, they like already in their head know, like, okay, we broke up because this wasn't working out. What has changed in the meantime? What has changed so that we don't have to break up again? Because at the same time, I think if they would pursue that reconciliation, that rebirth of the connection, I think their thoughts are also that if this does not work out, this will break me. Because there is so much love between the two of you and such a strong soul connection. They're like, if I get back with pile number 3, have that reconciliation. Like, they're like, I don't know if I can survive another breakup with pile number 3. If I could recover from that. So let's see what else. Pile number 3, do they want reconciliation? Okay, we have the full moon in Aries with a fairy climax approaches. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing will come of this situation, and we have look at the bigger picture. And then at the bottom we have the energy is gaining momentum. So again, I'm seeing two very clear things where this thought of reconciliation is gaining momentum, is growing bigger. For some of you, like I said, with that nothing will come of this situation, they're like, okay, like we broken up, what's to say that we won't break up again? And I think that's a little bit the fear of it that's keeping them back, where they're very focused on what if it doesn't work, with that bigger picture, not being able to see the bigger picture, how both of you have grown, how both of you have learned new coping mechanism, you've become new people, and they're not looking at the option of why, like, what if it does work out as well. With that fairy climax, I definitely feel that it's coming to a solution, a resolution. very soon, the thought, at least, the idea of it. So it does cross their mind, and there is still a lot of love for you, still that connection very much there. It almost feels like forbidden, right? Where they're like, we've broken up, we shouldn't, we haven't, we had an ending, we had a clear ending, a new cycle, we've gone our ways, and now coming back feels like backtracking almost, where they're looking a bit more too much at the past, at what they, you know, what has already been lost, instead of the new opportunities that this reconciliation could also bring. But let's take a look. I want to get some final messages for you guys. What is it that they would like to say, or what do they think about this situation for pile 3? Okay. Let's see how this fits. I'm starting to understand our connection. We both know I am not the one for you. I hid who I really am from you. I remember every detail of that day, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. And at the bottom we have, I replay our conversations over and over, and underneath that, we will be together again. So very conflicted, confused, where it's almost that they're like telling themselves, right, where it's like, we know I'm not the one for you, we talked about it, we came to that conclusion. But I do see a lot of like hope, having hope, still going over. I remember every day, every detail of the day, as well as I replay our conversations over and over, hoping that you can forgive them, understanding the connection that you had, growing with that, and like they hid who they really are. Because I feel like there is a lot of growth that happened here for them as well, understanding who they are, what this connection was, the lessons learned, and I feel like they still feel that connection there with you. So with you guys, I'm leaning more towards a yes, but more so that's just, there's like a lot, right, on their mind. They're thinking about it, and right now I feel like they're very much, am I gonna put this in the box of memories, or am I actually gonna try and make a move again, you know? Very in their head, very stuck in their head, going through it. So yes, I'm leaning more towards a yes because of how overwhelming they are feeling, as well as the growth that they have been through, their understanding of the connection that there is between the two of you, taking that in account. I'm leaning more towards a yes. But there's a lot going on. They're still thinking about it, very much still going through it. So I kind of want to leave it here for you guys. I feel a little bit bad, not as bad as I did for Pal 2, but yes, I am gonna leave it here for you guys. So I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, definitely let me know. Let me know like what's the situation going on as well. I love reading your stories about the readings as well. Anyway, like the video if you enjoyed watching it, subscribe if you haven't already, that's very helpful for me. Hit that notification bell if you would like to receive a notification every time a new video is up, or whenever I'm live here on YouTube. In the meantime, go kick ass, have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again in the next reading.